Today's Zaxby's Heart of Dallas Bowl report is presented by United Bank. We're united with the Mountaineers.
From playing Family Feud to working in the community to swinging the golf clubs a little bit, the Mountaineers have had a whole lot of fun here over the last handful of days in Dallas, Texas. It's the heart of Big 12 country, and we're glad to have you along wherever you might be watching here on WVUsports.com. Merry Christmas, everybody. Dan Zangrilli here at Cotton Bowl Stadium, and behind me you'll see head coach Dana Holgerson of the Mountaineers, Kyle Whittingham of the Utah Utes. The two teams will be meeting against one another on Tuesday, 1:30, and they just wrapped up their presser a few moments ago. Here's what they had to say about the big game.
I think it's just great for the program in general. You know, those guys want to be at West Virginia. They want to finish what they started. 2018, I think, is going to be pretty exciting for us. We're, you know, obviously focusing on, you know, this game and finishing up 2017. Got a great group of seniors that we're trying to play one last game with. Yeah, we put in 3 or 4 new offenses. You know, we've had all of about 8 practices, so you can get a whole lot accomplished in 8 practices. But in all honesty, it's been good for Chugs. You know, Chugs has been at West Virginia for 3 years, so it's not like he doesn't know the offense. I think the biggest thing is just understanding that he's the starting quarterback, and then, you know, when you have these practices, you get to develop some timing with the guys that he's going to be actually throwing to. You can't really flip that switch right at the beginning of the second quarter against Texas. You know, it takes a little bit of time to be able to, you know, just develop that timing and understand that you're the guy and develop a game plan that suits him. So he's in a much better place now than he was, you know, a couple weeks ago. Well, I didn't even realize it was Christmas. I thought it was Christmas Eve, Mitch. But in my mind, it's Thursday. We play on Saturday, so I don't really know what today is other than Thursday. We got a few days here before the game. Still got some work to do, but we'll have a big dinner tomorrow. About all we'll do. You can't go through a season with just one running back. You got to have 3 or 4 of those guys. It's a brutal position. You know, you ask those guys to do so much. I mean, it's physical. You're asking them to, you know, get involved in protections and run the ball. They're taking a lot of hits, taking a lot of shots. So if you look back at you know, our season, Justin was quick to get 100 yards, and then would replace him with the other 2 guys.
A number of seniors will be lacing up the gold and blue for the final time in their careers. Among them, fullback Elijah Wellman, West Virginia born and bred, and of course, linebacker, captain Al-Rashid Benton.
I mean, they've been really revved up. They've been really revved up. A lot more reps, good on good, ones-on-ones, and things like that. You know, like I said, if you want to be a good team, you got to be physical. I think the guys have taken to it well and have actually accepted the challenge. In the last few weeks, have been really physical, had some great practices. So I honestly can't wait to get out there today and see what we do today.
Yeah, great opponent. You know, Coach always says respect your opponent, you know, no matter who it is, and that's what we're going to do. But they're a great opponent. You know, they're tough guys. They've won some good games this year, and we respect them, and we're excited to play them, for sure.
So be sure to stay tuned right here to WVUsports.com for continuing team coverage as we lead you up to the Tuesday afternoon 1:30 kick. We'll have live coverage on the Mountaineer Sports Network beginning here from Dallas at 10 a.m. Myself, Dale Wolfley, Jed Drenning with the Go Mart Mountaineer Tailgate Show for 2.5 hours, leading you up to Coca-Cola Zero Sugar Countdown to Kickoff. Tony Caridi will set the scene. He and the coach Dwight Wallace will call it for you on many of the great stations around the Mountain State. You can also listen online here at WVUsports.com or on a mobile device at TuneIn. So, until Tuesday, Merry Christmas, Mountaineer Nation. I'm Dan Zangrilli at the Zaxby's Heart of Dallas Bowl here on WVUsports.com.
Today's Zaxby's Heart of Dallas Bowl report has been brought to you by United Bank. We're united with the Mountaineers.